Louisiana Beer Reviews, Sierra Nevada Bigfoot Barley Wine Style Ale 2014, aged till 2019. Okay, it is a beast of a beer, brimming with flavor from massive amounts of roasted malt and spicy hops. Brewed in the barley wine style with a rich, bittersweet body and Holcomb Pacific Northwest hops. 9.6% alcohol. Woo. So, this will be the last of the aged beers I've got. I did it for 5 years, and now we're at the end here. So 2014 to 2019. Has it improved? I don't know. Has it gotten worse? I don't know. Will I find out? Yes. It's actually a little warm out here in January. Too warm for this sweatshirt, in fact. All right, it did get down to 31 one night in this 2018-2019 winter so far. All right, if the sun was shining bright, instead of being so overcast today, you would see it's even more brilliant. But it's a brilliant apricot orange copper with a lot of bubble streams and a whole lot of sediment. I don't know if you can see the sediment. But there's a lot of tan chunks suspended throughout, big and tiny. The head, as you could probably tell, is sort of, what color is that? Ivory and spongy looking, yeah, like a sponge you'd be washing dishes with in the sink. A lot of cake sediment down there. Do a swish and pour in a little bit. $9.6 for 2014, huh? All right. The aroma is sharp, semi-sweet, semi-sour barley malt. And you get that with these barley wines. It's almost like a, you don't want to say like duck sauce or sweet and sour sauce, but it's something like that. Like it has both aspects, the sweet and the sour. With a strong nose of that, and with the hop resins, the strong hop resin. Maybe when it was fresh, it might have had a stronger piney note. But here we are, deep into the aging. That's probably faded. Okay. Let's go with the taste. This beer has very high international bitterness units, and they're still there. It's still very bitter. It's still very strong, bitter hop oil, hop resin, okay? You would say, oh no, 2014 and 2019, that has to fade. No, it hasn't. So you have that combined with the rich, heavy, super strong bready and brown bread crust. Just think of brown bread and brown bread crust flavors. All the flavors in this are strong. If you're not used to drinking very intense flavored beers, this will be one that would probably not appeal to you. Somebody asked me today, because he was saying the hop slam, he also felt wasn't really a slam, but I said it was more like a hop kiss. And I gave him some examples of what he was asking me which ones would be. This could be a good example of one. That is just so intensely bitter, profoundly bitter. As you can imagine, it's heavy-bodied. The finish is probably 55% sweet and 45% dry. So mid-range finish. I wouldn't gulp it. It's a sipper, but you couldn't bear to gulp it anyway, I don't think. thick lacing. Let's see what happens. So what I scored an A+, about a 96, 97 out of 100. I would say more like 97 out of 100, 98. Yeah, about 98 out of 100. You say, well, that's not a very expensive beer. It isn't. Just goes to show you, you can get nearly world-class beers, and they don't cost a lot. This is one of their old classics. First put on the market in 1983. Some of the more modern offerings they've had have failed, in my opinion and other people's opinion. But they just keep trying to innovate. They had that interesting collaboration with Oktoberfest beers. Not all were great. Some were fabulous. So it's interesting to see what comes out. A lot more of the sediment has come out, but I don't see any cloudy things. Nah. No, it's just like chunks. It broke down into chunks. There you go, yeast chunks. So A+, an outstanding product. Laissez-les, and I'm going to end this review by saying laissez-les bon temps relais, and y'all come on down to southeastern Louisiana.